Woolfie, come on. What is it? What is it, baby? What is it? So misunderstood, huh? I don't understand it. Can you tell me what it is? What's going on in your little head? What's going on in your little head? Tell me. I know you're a good boy, and I know it's in there. I just don't understand. Come here. Tell me what you want. What is it? Tell me. Tell me what you want. Huh? Why, when new people come here, you're not nice, Woolfie? You love me. You love Uncle Keith, and you love Shelly. Huh? What is it, Woolfie? Come here. Talk to me. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Tell me a story. Tell me what happened to you to make you so scared. These dogs are so misunderstood. So misunderstood. This boy has so much love in him. We just cannot figure out why. When new people come here and want to love him and offer him a home, he bites. He had all his teethies cleaned, right? Did you have your teethies cleaned and a nice groom? Look how gorgeous you are. He's just perfect. We had him neutered. We rescued Woolfie from the Miami-Dade kill shelter after he was surrendered by his owner. He was in horrible condition, completely matted, bad teeth, not neutered. So we did all that good stuff and got him perfect. He hates being confined. Absolutely hates it. So stressed out. Even given him trazodone to try to take the edge off, and it doesn't even work. He's not destructive. He's completely potty trained. Woolfie, up. Come here. You want a treat? Who wants a treat? Do you want a treat? You love your treats. You love to dance for your treats, don't you? Yeah. You have big personality. I've been calling different trainers to see why, and we could work with his fear. Had an appointment today set up, and the trainer had to cancel a personal issue. We can yet to find a good trainer. One of the trainers we called told us it was $5,000. They take the dog and use a shock collar. That shit's not happening. We are positive reinforcement only. We don't believe in that. Wolfie, tell us. Come here, let's go for a little walk. Come on, show everybody how adorable you are. Come on. We have to figure this out, Wolfie. We need to talk. We need to talk because, listen, you don't want to live in the room by yourself. You want a home. You want a person. But yet whenever we bring a nice person here to meet you, what happens, Wolfie? You become bad. You become a bad boy. Wolfie, he's hoarse from crying and talking. Good morning, Glenn Kaufman. And we've had about 6 people come here to meet Woolfie, wanting to offer him a loving home, and he's tried to bite or has bitten. I don't understand. He definitely is super, super smart. He's adorable. Woolfie, you sit? Sit. You want to dance? Dance. Come on, dance, dance. Come on, dance. Dance for me. Up. Come here. Woolfie. Woolfie. Come here, doo-doo. Come here, doo-doos. That's my good boy. That's my good boy. He loves car rides. He loves to go for walks. Of course, no shock collars. Are you kidding me? We try to put ourselves in the dog's body and think, what have they been through to make them this way? Many times, if we tried the many-time visit, he tries to bite the first time. What we have realized is, and I know this is crazy because we've thought of how many different ways. I even had Tiffany take him directly to a person that wanted to meet him, right to the house, so it wasn't in our home, and everything was fine at the beginning, and then all of a sudden he turned around and tried to bite her several times. So in her home, it wasn't here. So it's not a protective thing over the yard. Is it a protective thing over a person? I don't know, because he loves me, he loves Shelly, he loves Keith, he loves Tiffany. Tammy also, when we first brought him in, had no idea of any issues with him. He didn't show any signs. Tammy came to help out and take him to his vet appointment. I'm just following him around the yard. And I put him right in her hands with the leash in her car. She took him to the vet. He got neutered, or his blood work, and he did not try to bite her. He did not try to bite anybody at the animal hospital. Also, Keith took him right to the groomer, dropped him off, and Michael never met him. Michael washed him, shaved him, groomed him, and he never tried to bite Michael. So I cannot make sense. That's why I wanted a trainer to come in to assess, because it's just very frustrating. There's no reason this boy should be here when so many people have reached out. Of course, his photo is adorable on all of the rescue sites, and they see this face and adorable little dog who's completely vetted. We've put in thousands of dollars to get him perfect, including his complete dental, a couple of extractions, a cleaning, and very strange. Can't figure it out. Just can't figure it out. Wolf, come here. Come here. I want to talk to you. You gonna pee? Okay, go ahead. 0, 0, 0. No, definitely not Glenn Kaufman. Glenn wants to foster so badly, but no, this is a real serious, I don't know, issue here. We have to figure out why he's biting and wants to bite. As you know, we are no kill, and we work through every obstacle that comes our way. When we rescue these dogs from the kill shelters, hoarding situations, the streets, we don't know what their personalities are going to be like when they start to feel good and come into their own. So, you know, we find out once they're here, and then it's like, okay, now what? Now what do we do? Can't have people come to the house to meet him. He's in a room. He's miserable in the room. He only wants to be outside with us and his people. When I put him back in, he's just so unhappy in the room, no matter what's in there, whether it's toys and treats. And he already ate his breakfast. He's been outside 3 times already this morning since I've been here, rotating. It's very sad. It's very sad. But we're going to get to the bottom of it. He does a lot of marking, but he does not pee in his room. He does not mark in the house. He does not poop in his room. He does not he's neutered, yes. We've had him checked. He does not have a UTI because he does not pee anywhere else but outside. There's a lot of smells in this yard. So they smell and pick up, and he's a very strong personality. He did meet another dog, and he was great during the meet when the person came here to adopt. And the dogs did fine, and then she was trying to get close to him. He was in her lap, and then everything was fine, and then he turned on her. So, I don't know. I don't know. We've got to get to the bottom of this. Look at him in the pool. Hey, Wolfie, you want to go swimming? Yeah, you like the pool too? He's adorable. We'll get to the bottom of it, but it's just very, very hard for us. You know, we are transparent. We're not going to sugarcoat. We're not going to, you know, seems like he has nerves. It definitely, because he's unsettled, you know, maybe he's missing his person. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his little head. We even tried puppy Prozac to see maybe there was some sort of an imbalance, and that worked in the opposite direction. It made him worse, so we stopped. Very, very mind-boggling. But it's not our first rodeo, as people like to use that term. It's just, I don't know. I'm almost tempted, like if somebody wants him to just open up the car door and say, here you go. I think he'd be fine. That's how it's always worked out. Tiffany did not spend any time with him because any volunteers that come here are regulars. Zoe and Lori, who's fantastic with the dogs. They look over his room and he's bark, 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 and growling. I know, love, right? Love, but we've got to get past the biting part, because who wants to get bit? I had a CBD oil. We have not had any luck with it. We've tried it on many of our dogs. He was fine with me yesterday. Great, Lori. That's awesome. I'm going to talk to Lori, just is on here watching. I think, you know what I find? I find if you bow down to him and you let him know that he's alpha, that's when he becomes growly. Like, I look at him when he gets if he gets growly and I look over his door, his half door, I look over him and I say, Wolfie, you stop it. You be a nice boy, right? You be nice boy. And he snaps out of it. I think it's when people literally come to meet him and they are fearful, because I have to let them know, don't just go in and start rubbing and petting and touching him. Yeah, we pick him up. We pick him up, no problem. I do put him on a slip lead to bring him in and out of the house, because if he sees other dogs in the pens, he does go, you know, barking, 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 and it's very stressful. So I just keep him on a straight line on his leash and bring him right to his room, and I give him a treat and I close the door, and then he barks and barks and barks, and he cries and he cries, and he doesn't want to be left alone. We tried that, Susan. I had Tiffany, as I was saying, I got distracted. Sorry, thanks for bringing me back. I had Tiffany, who did not spend any time with him. I just said, Tiffany, I need you to take Wolfie. I need you to pick him up, and I need you to take him in your car and bring him to a potential adopter. So she came to the house, handed her the leash. She took him in the car. She sent me photos. They were almost comical, because I said, you know, just be careful. We put Wolfie, she just took him and put him in her car. She sent me photos of him on her console, and his face was in her face while she was driving. Almost he was smiling like, hey, look at me. And she was just sending me texts like, oh my God, please don't bite me, joking around. And he loved Tiffany from that minute forward. So, like, if somebody's interested, if I just say, here you go, take the dog, you know, put the dog in your car and take it home, I can't take that chance of him biting somebody. I have to make sure. Yeah, hence the marking. But he's not, he doesn't pee in the house. He's smelling all the smells, and he kicks it up. He's got a strong personality. There's a poop over there, I just noticed. Red did not do well yesterday. Red went to doggy daycare. And Red is very fearful, nervous around new people. So the doggy daycare owner and her staff were just not comfortable mixing him in with her employees' dogs. So Tiffany took him back. So that's why I had a trainer planning on coming here today, but the trainer canceled because he had some personal thing going on. So there goes our trainer for today. Hopefully we can reschedule or find another trainer, because we need to get these dogs worked with. Has he been abused? Don't know his past. Surrendered. They never give us any history on a dog at the shelter. Some dogs can sense if a person would be good for them. I love how he kicks it up. Morning from Delray Beach. The right adopter will understand. Strong sense of will. Yes, very strong. Very, very strong. Maybe you should contact Brandon in California. Yeah, I need somebody local, honey, that can come here and work with the dogs, but thank you. We need somebody physically here. No, it's not another dog thing. It's not another dog thing. We had another dog here. He was surrendered to the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter, yes. We already tried to reach out to, I think, 5 or 6 trainers, left voicemails, detailed voicemails, several voicemails, no response back. And then another one we met the other day that came to the house and was supposed to come back and work with Red and Wolfie today. Just canceled on me at 6:30 this morning. He was supposed to come today at 2. No, Lavender doesn't work. We've tried it all. Yeah, we need somebody that understands, that can work with these kind of dogs. It's fear. It's definitely fear. And nothing's even coming out as he's lifting. It's just a territorial thing. See how strong he is. When he kicks it up, it just means, hey, look at me. I'm the boss. You know, I'm in charge. So I wanted to do this little video. Trying to update everybody in this house that I am covering today. Trainers, behaviorists, whatever, anything that's going to work. That's another thing, Wendy. I am going to be looking into the trainer that's working with Elijah. See if she's available. I'd love to get her here. Love to get her here. We'll see. because, no, definitely not Caesar. Uh, we love him. That's what we're working on. We're going to see if Elijah's trainer's available. She comes highly recommended. So, there you have it. Good morning. Good morning. You know, there are people that understand. I have a dog in my house, Carol and I. We adopted him as a puppy. So we know it's in his head. It's nothing that we did. But he loves, oh good. See, we're going to get poopies now. Our dog, my personal dog, Brody, is all growl and teeth, and every time you pick him up, he's trying to bite. He's all, talk. He's never bitten. But anybody else would be terrified to try to pick him up if somebody else adopted him and didn't understand, and he would have been returned or euthanized a million times, honestly. Talking about my personal dog. So I get it, but it has to be, come here, Wolfie. It has to be, I'm just picking up poop as I talk to you guys, sorry. It has to be the right person that understands. Like when we say bite, we mean bite. Same with Rodney. We did a video of Rodney not that long ago. No, there's no way we can talk to his owner at all. There's no information. They don't allow it. They don't give it. Nothing. Are you a troublemaker? What is wrong? What? What is it? What is it? You ready to go back in? Are you ready? You want a treat? You want a treat? I'm going to shut down with Woolfie, and I'm going to come back with another. Lexi's doing great this morning. Listen, I'm going to update. I'm going to do a video on Lexi and update everybody. But there's a few dogs that I wanted to do some updates this morning. So I'm going to get Woolfie back in and get another one out. This is Amy, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. We are a no-kill rescue, and we are in the Fort Lauderdale area. We do not ship. We do not transport. We must meet the people. We must have the people meet the dog. We must make sure if they have any other pets, existing pets, they are perfectly compatible. We must do a thorough home check. So I hope you guys understand. Cindy Lou's amazing. She'll be available for adoption not too far away. Just getting her medical. She's doing fantastic. I'll do more updates in a little bit. Stay with me. This is Amy, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida, with my update on Woolfie So Misunderstood, huh, Woolfie? So Misunderstood.